welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing 5 Netflix shows that I love. And when I say Netflix shows, I mean 5 Netflix original shows that I love to watch. They're binge worthy, they're guilty pleasures, and I'm gonna share them with you. So here we go. Number 1, probably my most favorite Netflix binge-worthy show, Netflix original, is Orange is the New Black. If you haven't seen it, it's amazeballs. It's probably not for everybody. If you're like a guy, you're probably gonna be like, oh, this is lame, all this like girl drama, because it's mainly a female cast. So, but yeah, if it's for you, you're gonna love it. And the worst thing about the show is having to wait for like a whole freaking year until the next season comes out. So if you don't know about Netflix, the way they release their shows is depending on when it comes out, they'll just boom, release the whole season right there. You can binge through all of them in 24 to 48 hours, and then you have to wait for a whole year until the next one comes out. So unlike your normal TV shows on TV where you have to wait the next week, it's not like that. So positives and negatives to that. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Show number 2, Netflix original number 2 that I love is Fuller House. So if you were like a 90s kid, and I was born in the 80s, but like barely. And so I'm like, grew up in the 90s was my childhood. And you loved Fuller House. And you loved Full House. You have to watch Fuller House. So it's most of the original cast, which is awesome, except for like Mary, Kate, and Ashley, because they're lame and they won't join yet. And they keep, it's funny because in the show they like say things about them, like trying to get them to join. So I think that's a cool part of the show, but check it out. It has like, basically it's like now that I don't want to ruin everything, but now the sisters live together instead of like the dad and the uncles. And so it's cool, but the dad and the uncles are still on the show. They make like cameos pretty often. So you'll enjoy it. It's good. It's one of those where it's like, ugh, is this gonna be bad? And then I was like pleasantly surprised. So it's good. Number 3 is like kind of like another 3 sequel, and that is Gilmore Girls. I think it was called Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life or something. They only put 4 out, but the last one had like the biggest like hook bomb at the end of the show, and they have to do more. They can't just leave it the way it is. So I'm really hoping that because it was so popular and all Gilmore Girl fans loved it so much, that they'll do at least another year in the life or something, because it was amazing. And maybe this is like a little like test the waters, like let's see how people respond. Maybe we'll come back with like Gilmore Girls again, and they definitely should, because the way they left it, you have to watch it to see. But all right, next one is not a sequel, it's a brand new show. My favorite 4th Netflix original TV show is Santa Clarita Diet. It's so cool. If you love Drew Barrymore, you have to watch this show. I was like, what is this about? Like, I saw her talking about it on Ellen, and I was like, I'm down for anything that Drew Barrymore's in, so I was like, I'm gonna watch it anyway. But I was like watching, and it was like, whoa. This show just took a turn, but it's very cool. It's very funny. I like literally laugh out loud at the show. It's so well written. The cast is really funny, so you should check it out. I'm not going to ruin the surprise if you don't know what it is. And then the last one is kind of like a talk show, and she's not for everybody, but it's the Chelsea Show on her Netflix original show. I don't know. It's just called Chelsea. And it's like, if you watched her, she used to have a show on maybe E! Or something, but this is different. So like she just sits down, she has guests on the show. Sometimes it's like serious and they talk about real life things, but she's obviously a comedian, so she makes it funny as well. Sometimes they do little skits, but it's cool. It's not like a thing where I could like binge tons of them, but sometimes if I'm just like, I don't really feel like watching like a scripted show, I'll just watch this show, and it's pretty funny, and I like that she like is truthful and she tells her opinion on how she thinks she needs to be. So she talks about like politics, she talks about education, she talks about stuff going on in the news, so it's pretty cool. Good job, Chelsea. So those are my 5 original Netflix TV shows that I love, that I binge on. But that's all. that's all for this one. So thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below if there's shows that you love on Netflix that I should be watching. Right now I'm catching up on Game of Thrones. I know it's not a Netflix show, but I only watched like the first season like years ago, and then I didn't watch any, and my whole family watches it. So I was like, okay, I am gonna catch up so that at least by the time next season comes out, I will be watching it with you guys. So that's what I'm currently doing right now. But comment down below any like cool Netflix shows that you guys watch that I should be watching. My next video, I'm actually gonna do 5 Netflix original shows that I want to watch. So put those shows down on the list and then see if your show comes up on the next video. And that's all. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Still trying to hit 100 subscribers. Thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.